Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
A man has been arrested for a hit and run that killed a pedestrian earlier this week. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Starting off with business brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. If you've noticed a tall building under construction off Interstate 15, you might be wondering what it is. Well, it's Las Vegas's first high-rise apartment complex located in Symphony Park downtown. Capella is a 22-story high-rise offering more than 250 one- and two-bedroom units and penthouses with smart home technology and expansive views of Vegas. It also includes dining and shopping spaces and is set to open in summer of 2025. Another large apartment complex alongside it, known as Bria, is 5 stories tall, also with high-end one- and two-bedroom units. Developers say they have a vision to blend luxury living with arts and culture in the area. Moving on to top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A man is facing charges related to a fatal hit and run that left a pedestrian dead in a crash that occurred early Monday morning. North Las Vegas police say they arrested 49-year-old Herbert Charles Ridge after receiving a tip from a caller who said they saw the vehicle on the news. Police say Ridge told them he believed he, quote, hit a dog or something. Ridge is facing charges including duty to stop at the scene of an accident involving a death or personal injury and failure to render aid at a vehicle accident. A judge has not yet made a decision on whether or not a teen accused of killing a retired police chief in a hit and run is mentally competent. 19-year-old Jesus Ayala was indicted in October along with 17-year-old Jameer Keys on charges including murder, attempted murder, failing to stop at the scene of a crash, and grand larceny of a vehicle. On Wednesday, a judge said she has conflicting reports, and Ayala's public defender argued that the teen has severe brain damage. Ayala is due back in court on October 9th. 2 inmates were hospitalized and another has been pronounced dead in 2 separate incidents at the High Desert State Prison this week. The Nevada Department of Corrections declined to give out more information on the 2 hospitalized after a stabbing event on Wednesday and on the inmate that died on Monday. He was identified as Jose Cruz. The news comes after nearly 2,000 inmates were transferred from Ely State Prison to High Desert earlier this month.
On November 5th, Nevadans will see questions that could make significant changes to state laws. If question 1 passes, it would remove the constitutional status of the Nevada Board of Regents, which is the governing body of Nevada's universities. This would provide legislative oversight of public institutions through audits. Supporters say this would provide necessary oversight and accountability for the board, which for years has struggled to keep a chancellor in place and has faced complaints of ineffectiveness. However, opponents say removing the constitutional status of the board would not fix the problems in higher education. They say the legislature has already taken steps to address problems in the system, including term limits for regents.
In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Sunny skies with light winds are expected in today's forecast with a high near 89 degrees. So enjoy that much needed break from the heat because drier and warmer conditions will be returning over the weekend and into next week. Partly sunny skies for tomorrow, Friday, and mostly sunny skies for this weekend going into next week.
Sports sponsored by PT's Taverns, your place to watch all the sports action. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. The Aces season comes to a close tonight. Dallas comes to town to round out the WNBA season as the Aces have a chance to get one last tune-up in against the Wings before the playoffs. No matter the result, games 1 and 2 of the playoffs will be held in Vegas, with the first game tipping off on Sunday. The Aces will play the Seattle Storm or will welcome Caitlin Clark to the WNBA playoffs with her Indiana Fever. Tip-off for the season finale is tonight at 7 p.m.
In Health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. If you suffer from anxiety, health experts say you can find relief through a dog. Here are some dog breeds that could be a good fit for people with both anxiety and allergies. Poodles are highly trainable, friendly, and form strong bonds with their humans. American hairless terriers can be very affectionate and tend to display a high level of emotional awareness and empathy. A Maltese has an empathetic nature that also makes it a good fit for those who are experiencing anxiety or even depression. And Yorkshire Terriers are energetic and protective, which could nudge their companions to exercise more and get out and explore nature.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Quarterback Aaron Rodgers returns to MetLife Stadium for the first time since he blew out his Achilles 4 plays into the 2023 season when the Jets host the Patriots on Thursday night. New York is a 6-point favorite at Caesars Sportsbook, and the total is 38.5. New England is plus 215 on the money line. The Patriots are 1-1 after losing to Seattle in overtime last week, while the Jets are coming off of a victory at Tennessee after dropping their opener. Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Quarterback Gardner Minshew is not one to shy away from advice, especially when it comes from Raiders captain Max Crosby. Minshew shared what the defensive end had to say to get him motivated against the Ravens.
He grabbed me and just said, "Hey, we got your back, dude. Like, we need that Washington State Gardner. We need that, you know?" And I was like, "Man, you're right, dude. Let me see if I can go whip that up real quick." But nah, man, that dude's a great leader. He does it the right way, man, and couldn't be more grateful to have him on our team.
In your lifestyle news, brought to you by LV Craft Shows, has been bringing you the finest craft and gift shows since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for upcoming events. The Cosmopolitan is opening a Mexican restaurant that comes at a time when Vegas is having a moment for contemporary Mexican food. LVRJ food columnist Jonathan Wright has the details.
Since it opened in 2007, the Cosmopolitan has not had a Mexican restaurant, a purely Mexican restaurant, in 17 years. So opening in September is Amaya, which is the property's first Mexican restaurant. Lots of seafood dishes. And then something that sounds really familiar to me, they're going to take a duck and give it a Mexican spin. So instead of hoisin sauce, they're going to have mole. And instead of steamed spongy buns, they're going to have really great quality tortillas.
Moving on to entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Trolleys has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to arizonatrolleys.com to see who's playing. EGOT winner Jennifer Hudson is ready to bring some holiday cheer to the Vegas Strip. Her show, The Gift of Love, an intimate live experience, will play at Blue Live Theater at Fontainebleau on December 21st and 22nd. Hudson will be performing songs from her upcoming holiday album, The Gift of Love. It'll include holiday hits like Oh Holy Night and Winter Wonderland, along with new originals, including a new remake of Jingle Bells. Tickets go on sale this Friday. Thanks for watching 7 at 7. You can watch us Monday through Friday on streaming platforms like Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and YouTube. Join us weekly at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. to get the latest Las Vegas news updates.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.